Hi, you guys. Welcome back for our daily practice questions. As always, I like to first get into my introduction and disclaimer before getting started with our questions for today. So, for those of you who are familiar with me, hey, y'all. For those of you who are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Dr. Brittany Weinstock. I am a family nurse practitioner, and I am the founder and CEO of the Nursing Studio. I provide resources, tools, review courses, review videos, one-on-one sessions, Q banks, and more to assist nurses as well as nurse practitioners with success on their boards as well as in practice. I've been doing this since 2015, assisting nurses and nurse practitioners internationally with exam success. Now, y'all know I always like to go over my disclaimer reminder that we know there's no absolutes in medicine. We treat on a patient by patient basis, and any other questions that you see here, I have designed and created based on the current guidelines that are being tested on the ANCC as well as AAMP exam. Now, any of my videos where I'm teaching on things that we currently do in practice, I will always say that so there's no confusion. So, with that being said, let's get into question number one for today. All right, the nurse practitioner and NP student are discussing hidradenitis suppurativa and where it is commonly located. What are the common locations for hidradenitis suppurativa? Select the best two. Is it A, axilla, B, trunk, C, face, or D, groin? Take a moment and tell me what you got in the comments, you guys. All right, so I always recommend reading the stem of the question first, as it allows you to slow down to ensure you're answering what's being asked of you. So here the stem of the question states, what are the common locations for hidradenitis suppurativa? Select the best two. All right, this is important for the stem. I always say, on ANCC, they will do select the best two, select the best three, but highlight these things, write it down, underline, whatever you need to do so you're not missing this and you don't forget to select two things, right? Two choices. But also, we are on our derm series, and the big thing that I always tell you guys about dermatology, make sure when you're reviewing that you know the location of these dermatologic disorders, because on boards, you're not always going to have a picture of it, an image of it, right? So how are we going to describe what it is? They may tell you with the derm terms that we covered earlier, but also they're going to tell you the location. And commonly with dermatologic disorders, they have a common pattern and location where they're found. And oftentimes we get so caught up when we're doing questions and we're reading it and we see that it gave us a location, but we get so consumed and we're just like blowing that off like, okay, well, that was just there. No, think about those common locations that should help narrow down your differential diagnoses, okay? So common locations for HS, hidradenitis suppurativa, is A, axilla, and D, groin, okay? All right, question number two. The nurse practitioner has diagnosed the patient with mild hidradenitis suppurativa. What is the best treatment option at this time? Is it A, topical clindamycin, B, topical flagyl, C, oral amoxicillin, or D, oral Bactrim? Take a moment and tell me what you got, you guys. All right, so stem of the question here is, what is the best treatment option at this time? If they're asking for a treatment, I always say run it back and see if they have provided you with a diagnosis. And if they have not, then you need to run it back a step further and look at the assessment findings. They have provided the diagnosis here, and it is mild hidradenitis suppurativa. So how do we treat mild hidradenitis suppurativa? Typically with derm issues, if it's mild, you're going to start out with a topical agent. If it's moderate to severe, then you start to move into oral antibiotics. Typically, it's like the pattern, the theme. So if it is what am I trying to say? If it's specified that it's mild hidradenitis suppurativa, specify that it's mild, the first line therapy for that as a topical agent is A, topical clindamycin, okay? And then lastly, question number three, the nurse practitioner and NP student are discussing treatments for moderate to severe hidradenitis suppurativa. What are the best treatment options? Select the best two. Is it A, oral doxycycline, B, oral augmentin, C, oral Bactrim, or D, oral azithromycin? Take a moment and tell me what you got, y'all. All right, and STEM here states, what are the best treatment options? Select the best two. Remember, highlight that, select the best two, so you don't forget that you're needing to find more than one answer choice. And then also that it's asking for treatment. So we're going to run it back and see if they provided us with a diagnosis. And they have, we're looking to treat moderate to severe HS, right? And so our first line therapy for oral antibiotics that are commonly utilized for hidradenitis suppurativa is B, oral augmentin, and A, oral doxycycline, okay? All right, you guys. I hope you found this helpful. As always, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share with whomever you may think may find this beneficial as well. But y'all know what to do. Y'all make sure y'all meet me back here. And if you do need any of the resources that I offer, feel free to reach out to the nursing studio by giving us a call at 803-400-6864. You can also shoot a text message to this number or shoot us an email to the nursing studio, the number 1 at gmail.com. The things that I do offer are my review book. You can get it in an ebook or paperback option. They're both linked in the bio of this channel. If you prefer to study independently, my self-paced review course is also linked in the bio of this channel. If you need to do practice questions, my QBank options are linked in the bio of this channel. And as always, if you're looking to book any of the one-on-one sessions with me, I always say reach out by calling, texting, or emailing, as I like to gauge what you adequately need, because I offer a variety of one-on-one sessions and I want to make sure that you are booking the one that is appropriate for the goals that you need and your learning style and where you currently are for board prep, okay? All right, you guys, y'all know what to do. Y'all make sure y'all meet me back here. Happy studying. Bye, y'all.